my fellow Beastros, welcome back again. As you see, I am playing Fantasy Tavern Vol.1 still. Okay, Volume 2 will be the next episode, so do not worry. I know some of you guys are probably going to be really impatient. Maybe. I know I am impatient right now. I really am impatient. Okay, but the first thing we gotta do is we gotta see what the choice could have been from the previous choices we had in the past, just to see what could have happened, you know? Because we're never sure anything could have happened during those moments, or at least something else that would be hilariously funny, actually. Like so, because we do have a lot actually, because like we got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, I'm counting the last one as 2 because there was 3 choices for the last one. That's why. Okay, so there's 2 other choices right there. So, yeah, 11-ish. Oh, I lost count. But yeah, okay. And I probably will remember. I'll probably forget what they were about. So, let's see what happens. Anyhow, we're gonna go to the first one. I remember this one. This was actually the choice where we go to Lupini or not back to the town when we first came to the world. Just want to make sure I am going to the right one, because sometimes I don't pay attention. I could be hitting something wrong. Okay, here we go. Now, we accepted the invitation in the beginning before. I was gonna say the last episode. That wasn't the last episode. Alright, we accepted the invitation. So this time we are going to decline it and see what happens. We're probably gonna die. But it'll be very interesting to see what happens though. So here we go. After having mumbled over it for a bit. No, I'll be fine. I decided to decline her invitation. While she may have saved me, there's nothing here to indicate that I should trust this girl. Yeah, that is true still. There's even a chance that she could take me somewhere strange where my organs are harvested and be then sold on the black market or something. Wow. Well, given to the at least we know what my character is. That's the chance that, well, actually no, there is still magic and all that kind of stuff, and probably could use the organs for like ritual stuff, maybe. I have no idea. Magic's weird. Thank you for saving my life. Well, goodbye. Wow, my character is dick. I'm currently bidding her farewell. I'll walk off. What? I hear a voice from behind calling me to stop, but I continue walking. Oh. What in the woods? I wonder how far I walked. At some point, I left the clearing, and now trees are growing, thickling all around me. And now, what am I supposed to do now? I spent a moment regretting how I should have asked that girl which direction the city is in. Anyway, after walking this deep in the forest, I have no idea how to get back. Even when I open the map application, my phone, there's now way. Now way? I think that's supposed to be there's no way. Okay? There's no way the GPS is going to function. Yep. I'm lost, totally and completely. This really isn't Japan. Accepting this, I stop and slump my shoulders in despair. I'll be in big trouble if I end up out here at night. I almost expect a bear to appear suddenly. It's that kind of place. You've seen a slime monster before. I think a bear would be normal at this point, or at least the best thing to deal with compared to what other kind of creatures you could be facing. Should I keep walking in the meantime, or should I stretch for a place where I can stay the night? Neither of those sounds like good strategies. What should I do? What's that? Is it actually a bear? You gotta be kidding me. It's a slime. Is it the same slime? Slimes jump out of the bushes, the same color as the one from earlier. The only difference is the number of slime monsters. There are at least 3 of them. Wait, what? Who's this? What? Hey, that's where I hear a calm sounding voice. Huh? Oh, it's Lupini again. Okay. When I look over my shoulders, I see the girl from before waving her hands and running towards me. No. No, don't do that. Don't, come over here. That's the person that punched a freaking slime into orbit. Hey, I'm sorry. Wait. Hey, you got to escape first. I'm glad you can handle it. When she says this to me, I remember what happened earlier today. Hey, is she really going to be okay? Yeah, she's gonna be okay. She's gonna do a falcon punch. As a completely obliterated, obliterated to my word. Okay, to my words, she changed trousers straight for the slime monsters. Punch! She punched! She knocked the first one out and then attacks the second and third. What kind of physique does she have to take on 3 monsters with nothing but a single punch? There you go. I'm glad that's all of them. She walks back to me with a satisfied expression on her face after having defeated 3 slime monsters in no time at all. Well, a little late for that. I'm sorry, you have to save me again. Well, my pride's hurt, yes. Oh well, nothing too bad. She flashes me a grin. Sorry. Why is she being so kind to me? She's not even an acquaintance, and she went out of her way to follow me here and even defeat those monsters. May I ask your name? I know, very rude of you not introducing yourself. Miss Lupini, huh? Miss Lupini thanks you again for saving my life. See, that could be... I'd be, like, if I was actually, like, looking at us at the very beginning, I'd be kind of questioning why then she wanted to save me then. I would. Alright, Miss Lupina cheeks flush red as she scratches her nose shyly. Aw, that's cute. I have no idea yet, unfortunately, like I always do. I haven't decided, so I was just walking. God damn, what's with the noises you make with that? Okay. How am I supposed to know? I came from another world too. Is it really such a massive force? I got an itch on my back. Oh, that's a good itch. Oh, that's a good itch. Kinda wish I had a back scratcher. I gotta get a back scratcher. Okay, I guess I was nervous thinking, naive thinking that I can get through the forest by even since the sun is still high in the sky. Well, true, but how am I supposed to know what's in this world? I think that Ms. Rapini saying is correct as well. Right now, I'm unarmed, I don't have any money, or have camping gear either. If I enter the forest like this, even I will be in big trouble. Sorry. Well, I was almost in danger from what happened. That happened. Wait, what? Miss Rina grabs my hands and starts walking. I walk as fast as I can, desperately trying to keep up with her. She says I walk fast. Let me see. Okay, so now we're actually back because I do notice that they do let you know when you get back to it because the color of the text. So we've been here. We can actually now go to the next part. So last time I picked out a Daisy half cook. So now we're gonna choose Lupini. And we're gonna probably die from food poisoning. End of story. I like to try something that Lupini cooks. Oh wow. Guess a bad choice for sure. Lupini seems pretty confident as well, so I'm sure she's capable of cooking to some extent. There you go. If that's the case, then I'd like to try her food. Get ready to die. I'm sure the reason that Daisy is insisting on cooking is because she wants to show off her her skills. I'm gonna say cooking skills, but same thing, to Lupini. This is the perfect opportunity for me to try Lupini's. Oh wow, okay, yes. Daisy grabs me by the wrist without warning and drags me to a corner of the tavern. What's your problem? Well, I wouldn't say I'm stupid. I'm not saying you're lying. It's not true, but I'm challenged sometimes. Her voice is low, but her tone is full of anger as she tells me this. Stupid? Why can't we let her make something? You might have to say it a few times for me since you're calling me stupid. Might not know. Yeah, if that's true, does Lupini actually tries her food before she serves it? And if she does and does not die from it, she must have an iron stomach then. Huh? A terrible cook? No sense of flavor? Then the reason you were being so stubborn. Wow! Oh yeah, okay, yeah. At least you're trying to make sure no one dies. Probably specifically you though. You're probably happily give me something that bad. Is it so awful that it's deadly? Then making that food for Miss Doha and Miss Monica the other day was a nice move. Rupiah had mentioned serving some snacks, but if she's gotten into a banquet mood, we could have died? Wow. Okay. That makes sense. She's capable of that. Well, I don't want to die, so I guess I have no choice but to play along. Sure. Daisy appears to me with a ghastly expression on her face. Can Lupini's food really be that disgusting? At this point, I'm tempted to try it just to find out how terrible it is. No thank you, please. I don't want to die or have the shits later. Probably both. Oh, that'd be horrible. Ugh. Still, I'd rather not die. I'll go along with what Daisy said. We're talking about our love life together, how we're gonna move out and have 20 kids and kids, what would they be? Kitten kids? There you go. And so on. Don't mind us, Lupini. Yeah, nothing. I don't want to die. Oh, about that, I was wondering if I could make it. Guess we don't want to die. Come on, Daisy hasn't gotten a chance to try my food yet, right? That's the reason I was hired, so you know, I wanted to convince her I can cook. When I glance at Daisy, I can see her eyes widen as is to say, nice one. Wow. Daisy, you're a terrible actress. I thought that was kind of confusing, but okay. It's like you're reading straight from a script. She said we should decide on an excuse, but everyone would be able to guess she's faking it. Well, Lupini's a bit of an airhead with certain things. Yeah! Right? You two just wait here and look forward to the meal I'm going to cook up. With an overjoyed expression, Daisy strikes a mid-victory pose. I would love to see that victory pose. Next to her, Lupini still looks a little doubtful. Okay, there we go. We're actually going to the next now scene. Okay, now who should I search for? So I did Daisy before, now we're doing Lupini. I guess I'll search for Lupini. I can search for Daisy, but if I find her, I'm sure she'll say something like, "Ew, you follow me? Nah." I'm very cringe on that one right there. Ugh, my impression of Daisy was awful. I can practically see her mouthing off and making me feel like an idiot already. Why would you feel like an idiot? If that's all I can expect, I'll be better off looking for Lupini. Alright. There she is. It doesn't take too much time for me to find Lupini. I walk just a short while until I find her talking to one of the stall owners. Lupini, did you find anything good? Sort of. Well, I don't know anything about what's here. I thought I'll get a shop recommendation from you, Lupini. Ah, she's so innocent. Lupini, is this your boyfriend? That was cute. Oh, is that so? I was convinced that you two were a couple. Ah, look at the blush. You're adorable. Lupini blushes and looks down, and the store owner shifts his gaze from her to me. For some reason, he has a silly grin on his face. Back when he was alive, he said any man better think twice about approaching my daughter and not allow anyone to get close to her. I can somehow much imagine that kind of person Lupini's father might have been after hearing this. You know, Lupini's father I would say I take after Lupini's father, because if I had a daughter, I would be the one very overprotective father. I'll be one of those fathers that are so overprotective, so annoying to my little girl that she probably hates me for the rest of my life. But I do it out of love. I'm that overprotected. I'll probably be definitely one of those anime dads that would do the most stupid and ridiculous things to make sure their little girl is safe. That's basically me. But too bad, I don't have a daughter, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Probably never gonna happen, really. Okay, back to this. There's no doubt that he was a darling father. Yep, I would be too. Well, there's a nagging someone that replace him now. Right you are. Daisy has certainly came to replace a father role for Lupini. Wow, you just calling Lupini a guy, basically? That's kind of insulting. Young man, when you get married, it should be on the day of the Autumn Festival. That way, you'll be able to celebrate together. The Autumn Festival? Okay. Wow, and you have weddings in the middle of all that? You know, From now learning this, I wouldn't be surprised that the main ending from all the volumes, if I get the harem ending, will be having a big giant wedding, seeing all the girls in wedding dresses during the Autumn Festival, at least the next Autumn Festival in maybe the third volume. I have no idea how many volumes it's going to be before I get all the girls. Okay, wait out. You heard what she said, young man. What? Why are you looking at me? Buddy. If Daisy had heard this exchange, I'm sure she'd become irritating and rage, yelling, "I won't hand over Sister Lupine to you, man." You, nah, I fucked that up. It's good that she wasn't here to witness this.
その他にもね、露店を出したり、特産品を安く売ったりとか、いろいろあるよ。
That's good.
その中で私たちに関係があるのは露店かな。
Oh, of course. Will you be joining us as well this year in setting up a stall?
ああ、そうですね。できるなら出したいです。
We can do that. At that moment, Lupine shifts her eyes to me.
まだ決めていません。
Is that so? Well, if you decide to join, we'll be overjoyed if you buy your food supplies from us.
その時はよろしくお願いしますね。
What's going on? I feel like I caught a glimpse of Lupine's expression turning slightly melancholic when she was asked to be if she could participate. There you go.
それじゃあそろそろ集合場所に。
Yes, let's go back to the meeting place.
まったく、私だけ放置して楽しむなんてずるいにゃ。
Calm down, bad kitty. Where's the spray bottle? As we begin to walk along the street line with stalls, Daisy pops up her head from among the crowd of people.
私はお店のために走り回っていたのに。
Calm down. For the shops? Huh?
なんなのにゃ。
I don't know. When I see what I can only presume to be sauce all over her mouth, I can tell that she's actually been snacking instead. You look like you had plenty of fun yourself as well. When I say that, and point to her mouth, Daisy hurriedly wipes the sauce off around her face. From around her face, sorry. That's a really funny and good excuse. It's still funny. Sure, but you mean you were really just snacking on the stall's food, right? If you're eating, regardless if it's like observing or tasting the competitor's food, it's still snacking, regardless how you interpret it. Alright, in an attempt to calm Daisy, who is near fisting at me, menacingly, I asked Lupine something that has been bothering me, sorry. Lupine, were you going to pass on opening a stall for the Autumn Festival?
実は出そうかなって考えてる。
本当
にゃ？うちのお店も露店を出すにゃ？
Yeah!
今年は私たちだけじゃないし、君が露店に出す料理を作ってくれたらどうかなって。
And that willing cook must be me, because I'd make such delicious food. You want me to cook?
それはいい考えにゃ。ルピネーに恩返しできるチャンスにゃ。
I don't know.
ダメかな。
Look at the sky. From the conversation, something tells me that this Autumn Festival is pretty significant. As a newbie, should I really be in charge of the food we sell during the festival? I can't help worrying about that. Let me think about it for a bit. I felt guilty saying that to Lupine, but I can't give her an answer immediately. And now we're at the tavern again. And okay, yeah. Here we go. Now we're going to the next part. God damn, there's so many parts. Okay, let me just take a look. The next part. Okay, the next part would definitely is now the noises at night, and we actually just had a choice to get out of bed to see what was making the noise and what wasn't. Okay, and it turns out that the noise was being made by Daisy because she was having a midnight snacking. So let's see what happens if we don't get up. Nope. It's probably just my imagination. Even if we leave the mice to themselves, it's not like our lives will be in danger. There you go. More than anything, I'm too sleepy. After being woken up so much like this recently, my sleepiness is and exhaustions, okay, have reached their peaks. I just want more time to rest. Nuts. Did I just hear a voice? Oh well. It's just my imagination. I doubt that Lupin and Daisy would be awake at a time like this. Alright, time to get a little more sleep. I lay back down in my bed and close my eyes. Nuts. Too exhausted to even think about the fact that I had to go shopping in town tomorrow. I feel my consciousness fade to black. Now what? Oh, that's it? Wow. Okay. Well then, we'll go to the next part of the choices. Let's see. Of course, as much as it breaks my heart, it does. Oh, it shadows it really much. It does. I'm gonna deny the kiss. I decided not to kiss Daisy. When I grabbed her by the shoulders and tried to push her away, she hung her head with sadness in her eyes. Nuts. Honestly, the idea of kissing Daisy isn't unappealing to me. She may be a little of a tomboy, but she's cute. Right? If the situation were a little different, I might have accepted a kiss from Daisy. Daisy, let's not. Let's not just go with the flow and kiss without thinking about it. It's what I was about to say. Daisy slips out of my hands. Oh, okay. So either way, we still kiss. What? Did it make much of a difference to do not to kiss or not? What was the point of the choice? Whatever. Just go with it. Okay, and practically force her lips onto mine. Nuts. I don't even have a chance to push away the approaching Daisy, and the distance between us quickly shrinks to nothing. Wow, that's horrible. I apologize for making noise if you guys heard that. I try to pull myself away from the kiss that Daisy has forced onto my lips. However, Daisy leans forward, not allowing me to escape. Is she in heat? Our kiss only lasts for an instant, but it felt as if we were kissing for a very long time. Daisy moves away as at long last, taking a deep breath and lean on me heavily. Daisy. And she still calls me Big Bro. Brother? No, she said Big Bro, not brother. Get the words correct. I literally repeat back the unfamiliar word. Wait, I don't get it. Oh. Okay. Stop! It really gives me the willies. Don't call me Big Brother like that. Hey, Daisy wags her tail happily as she pushes her forehead onto my chest. She's a cat, not a dog. Ah, dots. She can call me whatever she likes. There's a ton of questions I'd like to ask her right now. However, when I see Daisy's smiling face, they all seem invulnerable for some reason. Okay, God. So either way, we still kiss. So, yes, we're back. Okay, next choice. Okay, so now this one's the point with the drinks now. Now, I did the half a drink before. So this time I'm going to do not have a drink, okay, and see what happens. Tee hee hee hee. I know that's her. I'm just going with it. Dots. Rupiah is smiling at me, but I can't give in and drink now. I think I'll abstain for today. I push the glass of alcohol back towards Lupini. Lupini puckers her lips with an annoyed expression. I would love to see that. Hang on, it's not like I don't want to drink. She's gonna get drunk still, isn't she? Turning her face away from me, Lupini starts gulping down her drink at a rapid pace. This is the wrong direction. Okay? Now that I think about it, I could have taken a sip and then refrain from drinking too much after all that. I'm just repeating the shit she says because the noises she makes is absolutely funny and adorable. While taking furtive glance at me, Lupina is gulping down the contact of her glass. Lupina, I'll have a drink too. So either way, we're drinking. At least we can see like more of a annoyed expression on her. I like seeing that. It's very adorable. If you're looking at me like that, I can hardly refuse. Whoa. The glass I accepted from the Lupini is filled to the brim. Again, way too much. I can't possibly chug this in one gulp. I probably could. I'll be fucking wasted though, but I probably could. Cheers! When I take a small sip, Lupini appears curiously into my face. Well, what? Oh, it's delicious! It goes down even easier than I thought. In fantasy world, any other country, I always had the impression alcohol drinks have a high alcohol percentage and are hard to handle. I guess it's not true. Isn't true. Yay, let's drink more. Time to get drunk. Wasted. Yay. Lupina picks up the pace even more. What if Lupina can actually hold her alcohol really well? In that case, well, I have to drink with her until morning. No way, that wouldn't happen. Or so I want to believe. Lupina continues drinking, oblivious to my concern. Oh well. Drinking like this every once in a while isn't too bad. After all, the fate of our store had deliberate depends on today's outcome. Looking at Lupina's profile, oh my god, I bring the glass to my lips once more. Okay, yes. So back to the whole drunken state. Now we go to the point where we have the option to kiss Lupini or not. Honestly, after what happened with Daisy, I think we're still going to kiss Lupini, but I wouldn't be surprised with her ridiculous strength. We would mostly be no match, or probably no match in general. We'll find out. Don't kiss Lupini. Lupini. Lupini stops when I say her name. I'm only doing this to see what happens. It's not that I don't want to. I love to just go with the flow if I don't have the other things on my mind. However, something feels wrong. Yeah, it's a bit surprising. Lupina whispered this with a sad eye. Oof. Lupina jumps into my arms and brushes her face in my chest, but when I tried to peel away her away, she refused to budge.
今日一緒に寝てもいい？
Ah. With me? Here?
ダメかな？
Yes. Wait, I don't think that's a very good... I have a feeling there would be trouble if Daisy find us here in the morning. More importantly, I doubt I'll get any sleep with her clinging onto me like this.
ダメならキスしてほしいな。
So either way, like I said, either way, we're gonna kiss. Thoughts. Is there any way for me to escape, Miss Lupini? Fine. We can sleep together.
ありがとう。
We're still gonna kiss, aren't we? For an instant, a stunned expression seems to appear on her face, but it must be my imagination. Fine then, before we sleep, we still kiss! So it didn't really matter if we choose not to kiss? We still kiss! Huh? Is that all in the flash? Completely revealed from the intent of the situation, I suddenly confronted by Lupini's face in front of my very eyes. Then, in the next second, I feel the soft sensation of her lips. All of this in a flash. When Lupina hugs me tight once more, I realize Lupina kissed me.
おやすみのキスだよ。
Unable to do anything in response, I sit there dumbfounded. So either way we kiss. What was the point of making choices like these? Like certain choices like that, like the kiss and not kiss. We still kiss. We still kiss! Okie dokie. So this was a choice now where either we tell them that I was worried about, or they were worried about me about leaving or not, basically, or I want to go home and stuff. So this time we're gonna be saying I love my life here. No, I wanted to return. I choose this one. I love my life here. But this time we're going to tell them I want to return to my world. So here we go. See what happens here. I guess I'd like to return to my world. You know, I have a feeling that it's gonna be kind of like, okay, I want to return, but not for like, you know, staying back there. I want to come back here at some point again. It's gonna be like that, like kind of like the way I said I like my life here. It's gonna be similar to that. These European looks so sad, I can clearly see it on their faces. I'm a person born from another world, not this one. There are so many things I left behind in my world. If time is running at the same time, same place here as it is back home. Wow, I actually remember mentioning something like that before. I can only imagine how catastrophic the situation must be.
兄さんは私たちと暮らすのは嫌なのにゃ？
I do. That's not what I mean. Whatever it is that I end up here living, I like to go home at least once before I decided. There are many things I left unfinished. I got to tie up loose ends. When Lupini and Daisy understands that I don't hate my life here, their face brightens to a degree.
決めたにゃ。
Then, okay. What's decided?
兄さんが元の世界へ戻れる方法を頑張って探すにゃ。
Okay.
そうだね。思い出もいっぱい作らないと。
Nice.
そうにゃ。もし兄さんが向こうの世界へ行ってしまっても、
Stop calling me
寂しくない
brother.
ようにしてあげるにゃ。
Lupini, Daisy.
見つかるのがいつになるかわからないけど、これからも頑張ろうね。
Yeah, we still don't know how long that's gonna be. It could literally take years, but I wouldn't be surprised it might take like a few months, or at least maybe within a year or two. I wouldn't be surprised at that. Thanks. Well, I see the direct and honest eyes. I nod my head deeply to them. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. Very nice indeed. Now, okay, time for the next part. Now this is the choice with picking either Lupini, Daisy, or both of them, saying like which one I would choose to be with. Now, of course, we had to go with both of them. Like, we want the harem. It's every person's dream to have a harem, or reverse harem if you want a reverse harem. Not judging. But I'm gonna go with Daisy. Like I said, if I had to pick one, when I was choosing, I would have picked Daisy. Okay, I do like Daisy more than Lupini, unfortunately, if I had to pick. So Daisy's first. I choose Daisy. I would be the one thing if they had both of them just confesses their feelings for me. However, I just got along with the flow of our mutual desires for each other without clearly telling either of them how I feel. The fact that I had to had relationship with both Lupini and Daisy makes me feel it's wrong to choose one or the other. But I can't deny that the impression Daisy left on me is stronger. Yes, Daisy, indeed.
まあそうよね。スタイルはちょっと貧しいところもあるけど、家事全般得意だし、人懐っこくて可愛いし。
Yeah, she is.
男には受けそうよね。
Yes, I do. It's only been a short time since I met Daisy, but I learned so much about her during that time. At first, she's been on guard trying to protect Lupini, but I think she opens up a lot since then. Until she opens her heart to me, I had the impression that she was a tough girl, but I know that she longed for me ever since that day. That's right, she's adorable and affectionate, too. I don't mean to say I mean that there's anything wrong with Lupini.
わかってるわよ、それぐらい。私の予想と違っただけって話よ。
Okay.
でも、頑張りなさいね。
I will try my best. Yes. I'm not sure if this is the right choice. Still, I decided that I'm going to stay with Daisy. Well, I'm going back to work. I give a short bow to Miss Monica, whose expression looks a little sad, and head towards the kitchen. Okay, that's different. That was different. Lupini, I choose you! I just made Lupini like a Pokemon now. Oh my god. Alright, I choose Lupini. It would be one thing if they had both of them just confess their feelings for me. However, I just got along with the flow of our mutual desire for each other without clearly telling either of them how I feel. It's kind of the same thing I'm saying now already again. The fact that they had to have relations with both Lupini and Daisy makes me feel it's wrong to choose one or the other. But I can't deny that the impression Lupini left on me is stronger.
やっぱりルピナスよね。
Yes.
しっかりしてるし、スタイルはまあまあだし、可愛いし、料理は
I am...
まあ、お湯炒めればいいし。
At least she knows about the food, but also I can't deny any of those things. So, you know about Lupini's food as well, Miss Monica.
当たり前じゃない。何年ここに通ってると思ってるのよ。
That is true.
そりゃもう、いろんなものを食べさせられたわよ。
God damn. You had the brink of death several times, didn't you? I feel so sorry for you, Monica. Hey, that's too bad. My condolences. Oh my god, that's so funny.
間違いないわ。そこら辺の男にはもったいないぐらいにね。
True. You think so? It seems as though Miss Monica is in agreement with my choice, but I'm still not sure myself. Still, I decided that I'm going to stay with Lupini. I was going to say Monica. My god.
未来のお嫁さんのためにもお仕事頑張ってきなさいよ。
Okay. Yes, in that case, I'll get back to work. I give a short bow to Miss Monica, who is beaming, and head towards the kitchen. Okay. very interesting. It was really interesting doing this all again and see how the choices were. Some of the choices, like the kissing part, though, I was really like, what is the point of having a choice if I should kiss them or not? Because either way, I'm still going to kiss them. It made no difference if I was going to kiss them or not, right? But whatever. You know, just whatever. Okay. But anyhow, that was Fantasy Tavern Sextet Vol.1, A New World Days, okay? I am going to be definitely working forward for Volume 2. I hope you guys are too. I don't know how long this episode is going to be when I edit it, to be honest. It might be pretty longer than normal or something. I have no idea. I'm just rambling now, making this longer than it needs to be, okay? So I'm going to end it here. So shut up. Okay, so yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure you pound like if you enjoyed. And if you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to for no new videos. And until next time, this is DomBeast. Hell yeah!